Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel for Journeyman episode 14. For everyone who is watching the videos, thank you for all your support, it means the world. If anyone's watching and they haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that, it does help me out. Hit the like button on the video. Now in the last few episodes we had seen a lot of new signings come in, and they did well as the club finished the highest it ever has in 4th place in the Premiership. We beat Royal AM 3-1 at home and gave a lot of the big sides a scare. But the thing everyone will remember from last season is the Nedbank Cup triumph against Orlando Pirates, which has seen us qualify for the CAF Confederations Cup in 2026. Despite how well last season went and everything's going great, it is a journeyman, I'm getting itchy feet, there's plenty of jobs available and I think it might be time to move on. I had already done some transfer business with Dalron Koza moving to Richards Bay in a £19,000 deal. I used the Koza money to bring in left back Angel Valencia from JDR Stars. Left winger Lennox Gamid had also joined the club on a free transfer from Cape Town City. Clement Radaby went the other way, leaving the club in an £18,000 deal to Sakakun United. And he wasn't the only one to leave the club. I had pleaded with the board for a bigger transfer and wage budget to compete at the top, but they just wouldn't budge. I was left with no choice but to leave the club. I had no regrets about my time in South Africa at Black Leopards. When I first arrived, they were relegation favourites. I had cemented their position in the DStv Premiership and won them their first trophy in their history. The club was in a much better position now than when I first walked through the door. And it wasn't long before I was in the running for jobs, with me being placed favourite for the Dagenham and Redbridge post. And I couldn't resist the chance to become Dagenham boss and joined straight away. I was just happy to be back in management, back in England, and hopefully this time it would go better than last time at Buxton. The board were expecting a mid-table finish for me to reach the first round of the FA Cup and to reach the third round of the Build Base FA Trophy. My first game was an FA Cup 4th round qualifier against Hemel Hempstead at home, where despite having 2 goals ruled out, we could only manage a 0-0 draw. We would face Hemel Hempstead again a few days later for the replay, so it was time for the FA Cup 4th qualifying round replay against Hemel Hempstead away from home, where we opened the scoring in just the first minute. We then doubled our lead in the 17th before making it 3 after the break on 60 minutes. The home side pulled a goal back after some poor defending, but Will Smith got jiggy with it and made it 4-1 in the 84th minute. And we had won the game 4-1 and were through to the FA Cup first round proper, where we would face Oldham Athletic. It was great news though. I'd only been at the club 2 minutes and I'd already passed one of my objectives 4 years ahead of schedule. I was looking to bring in a couple of free transfers, starting with Regan Riley, who could play a number of positions but was best as a right back or a centre midfielder. He had spent time at Bolton, Norwich and Plymouth and would be a great addition to the squad. Adam Long was the other player I was looking to join up with the team, who would partner McKentry in the heart of the defence. It was going to be a tricky start to the league campaign for me, as I faced second in the table Southend United at home, where the away side took the lead in the 45th minute. But a Kocher equalised for us. We couldn't hang on though, as the away side grabbed the winner in the 55th minute. It was a good performance and I had things to take out of the game I was pleased with and couldn't fault the effort against a much better side.
The result saw us sitting in 20th place on 21 points and only out of the relegation zone by goal difference. It was going to be a big ask to get this team to finish mid-table. I had started to build up the backroom staff at the club with Lucas Akins joining as director of football. Things didn't get any easier for us in the league as we travelled to top of the table Crawley Town, where we held on until the 77th minute when the home side opened the scoring. But it wasn't over as Oti scored from the spot and sent us home with a point. I looked to build on the point we had got at Crawley when we faced Crewe Alexandra away from home in our next fixture, but the home side opened the scoring in the 20th minute after some poor defending, and that's how the game stayed. The effort was once again there from the lads, but we needed to start picking up points. We turned our attention back to the FA Cup next as we faced Oldham Athletic in the first round proper, where the away side opened the scoring in the 40th minute before making it 2 in the 54th. And that's how it stayed. I was not happy with the performance at all, and even though Campton Sturridge had 2 goals ruled out, we didn't deserve to go through. So everyone, that is it for episode 14. It's been a bit of a shorter episode, I'm sorry about that. I've had some new equipment halfway through the episode. I've been trying to set that up. There'll be more action in the next episode, I promise you that. There's been big changes. I'm sort of wishing I stayed at Black Leopards now, but I will turn it round at Dagenham. I'll push them up the table. You'll see a lot more action in the next episode, so please join me for that. Hit the like button on the video if you've enjoyed it. That's all from me today. Thank you and goodbye.